So testing the stream now. So let's go ahead and go to the YouTubes and check if we have any subscribers waiting for our stream.
That will be the day.
The day that my notifications.
The day we all quit.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
All right. Where is my channel? All right. So mic test. 7:31 already. Oh, there it is. So why don't we have? Okay. At hindi nagpa-play ang. Let's do that again. Mahina yung volume. There we go. So stream is okay. So let's begin. Ay, asa na wala pa si attendance check. I can see Joyce, Jill, and Ivan, Karen RC sa Roll20. Well, by that I mean, I don't see Jill yet. Can anyone see Jill's video?
Nope.
No. Nasa Hangouts na ba siya?
Wala pa.
Oh, no. Oh my God. Where's my mouse? Sa Hangouts naman, wala pa si Jill sa Hangouts. Sayang. Ano pa naman akong... Anyway.
He's there now.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Jill.
Hi.
Alright. O sige, since it's been, 2 weeks ba ulit since our last game, let's just quickly get our heads back in the game by, it's only the 8th day.
Seryoso.
of your wonderful stay in this little sunny town of Barovia. The previous night, you spent the night in Kazan's tower, currently not being occupied by the undercover monster hunter named Rudolf van Richten. You found some interesting stuff inside the tower, encountered like a manservant type na animated armor na it turns out all you need to be is to be polite here in this tower, and things will work for you. So yung tower na merong slowly rickety jumpy elevator, and you found the Tome of Strahd, this legendary item which promptly attuned to, oh my God, nakalimutan ko na ang pangalan niya. Si character ni Karen.
Lucian.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's been 2 weeks. So it attuned to Lucian. But the thing is, kailangan ng you have to spend an entire day of downtime basically trying to decipher its magical runes and ciphers in it. And at the end of that day, you get to make anong check ulit to? Investigation check. A single investigation check. The result determining kung what kind of information you would be able to extract. Now, this might be a good time to remind Lucia that since he is a divination wizard, baka gusto mo nang mag-portent for today.
Yeah.
Which might come in useful for you. while you're doing that, so
Okay,
roll, ano pa rin, no? Dalawang D20, which you can substitute to any roll within the day. Yours or somebody else's that you see. And then, yeah, so Irina decided to stay with Lucien to kind of manage the rickety tower while the rest of you go on your different destinations. So yeah, now that you're alone in the tower, Lucien, with Irina, you notice na yeah, she is a kind of a looker. She kind of looks like kaya lang you see Nina Dobrev.
Okay, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so
Sino?
Nina Dobrev.
Nina
From
Dobrev,
Vampire
she-
Diaries.
she has well, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
But she has that quiet charm about her, and she's just busying herself, like cleaning, like muttering to herself, "What na parang this Van Richten doesn't know how to maintain a household." Again, a slob, as she's doing chores around the tower, making sure that you are fed and you don't forget to eat and drink
Aw.
because you're too focused on your. Yeah, she just wants to help with a smile. And then, so while this is happening, see Alamid. I hope si RC is in the call. Yep, RC is there. Alamid and Alona, there, diba? Alamid, Alona. I know your names. You went
Dang it.
to the town of Kresk, following the trail actually of Gerard's brother Gideon. You came to the town gates. You were rebuffed. You were not allowed entry, and then you were the burgomaster himself, the para town mayor, came up to the wall to talk to you. I believe his name is Baron Dimitri Kresko. Hindi pa pala nakabukas ang aking stuff. So, he met with this burgomaster who insisted that they do not just let any strangers into their town, and that's how they've been able to keep everyone in the town safe. Not like what happened in the town of Barovia, which you've been to, that cursed place. And they said he mentioned he cared not if you are an enemy of Strahd or an ally of Strahd. They want nothing to do with strangers. Since you and then you insisted, with the help of si Alamid, declaring in a very intimidating fashion that you come in peace. ... And medyo mababay na roll na
Pero
Medyo.
chinek ko yung notes ko last session. Nag-roll na pala ako ng portent nung bago tayo mag-end ng session.
Oh, really? Okay, sure. Ano yung mga roll mo?
17 saka 15.
Oh, okay. So much better. Okay. 17 and 15. Okay, very good. So anyway, at the same time, si Gerard and si Gauda, Gerard riding on Gauda as a mount, you happen to you burst out of the hills here, where you come upon the unmoving windmill, the tattered its tattered arms hanging in the air, motionless. When you actually, especially Gauda, you smell it before you saw it. You smelled pies, and it's coming from that cart that is being pushed by the familiar-looking grandmother, who by this time you're about mga 300 feet away. Well, not really. You're here, so you're like more like 1/3 of a mile away. But it's still like like early in the morning. I mean early in the morning. It's like mid-morning by this time. You can clearly see her. She apparently doesn't see you. She knocks on the door, waits a few moments, knocks again until it opens. Somebody else opens it for her. And as she does, you see her kind of kick at something in the cart. And you can make a perception check, both of you,
Yeah.
to see if you can see it this far away.
The first roll of the night.
Ooh.
7 for Gerard. It's kind of far. Your half-elf eyes don't seem to make out much detail. How about Gauda? Natural 1.
Ow.
You are too focused on the smell of the pie.
I can smell the pie.
So Gerard, all that you see, your perception check is actually hampered by Gauda, who is currently a horse. He's parang neighing and stomping and almost throwing you off his back at the smell of the pie. And you don't really see anything aside from the grandma kind of kicking the cart, something at the cart, and kind of screaming at it for some reason. And then she promptly kind of pushes it. She unloads the contents of the cart into the tower. While you're thinking about what you want to do, let's go back to Alamid and Alona. So there's a pause as you make your case to Dimitri Kresko. And what he does is he says something to the guards at the wall, and then they go away, leaving him at the wall over you. And he says, "I want no trouble with your ilk. I know, but you seem to be decided that you wish to come inside. I wish no conflict. So how about this? We have been without wine for quite some time now.
Come on.
Oh dear.
Damn it.
If you can make it so that wine is delivered once again to our town, we will let you in." Come back when you have the wine. And he steps.
Do you mean a one-time delivery?
The Wizard of Winery usually delivers a wagon full of barrels to us every month or so. But it's been 3 months since the last delivery?
Great.
Alamid just look at to Alona and whisper this. What if I just cut his head instead?
Well, his head is currently like 20 feet.
I grab hold of Alamid's shoulder. We have better use of your weapons. Okay, don't waste your energy on stuff like this.
You can see the shock in the burgomaster's face as he sees this blue hand clasping the shoulder of Alamid.
Seriously.
He kind of steps back a bit, but he composes himself again and says, "The wine as a sign
All
of
right.
good faith."
Okay
Okay. So you
then.
just want us to bring you some wine? Okay. We'll arrange for a delivery. We'll be back soon. And then I start dragging Alamid away, grabbing onto his like the arm holding onto the weapon. Come on.
Okay, Alamid, how do you respond?
Okay then, let's fetch some wine.
I cut off Alona's head. Joke.
Why?
Wow.
I haven't done anything.
All right.
Okay.
So why do you go then, Alona and Alamid?
We do remember how to go back to the winery, right?
Yeah. You
Okay.
even know that path, but it will take. Sorry. It will take you. Yeah. So you're here. It's not that far. It will. By the time you get there, it will be around after lunch. Makakarating na kayo din.
Okay.
Mga 1-2 p.m.
Yeah.
Alright, so you journey towards
Yep.
that. And then, meanwhile, let's cut back to Gerard and Kata the horse. A quarter of a mile
Kata
away
the
from the windmill, what do you do?
As the horse, I will approach the cart
You will... Okay,
and drag Gerard along with me. Yeah.
you will ride the quarter mile.
Yeah.
Gerard, you just go with it.
Yep. Pies,
Okay.
man, pies.
Okay, so right. So
And
you
then,
approach the kind of fork in the road na may that says let's see. Okay. All right. So you ride the door is now closed. The windmill.
The horse will sniff around the cart.
As you okay. This windmill is kind of yung dome niya is parang alam mo yung mga Muslim buildings sa parang onion, parang baliktad na onion, upside down na onion yung top.
Okay.
This onion domed edifice leans forward and to one side, as though trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior. Perched on a wooden beam above the door is a raven. It hops about and squawks at you, seemingly agitated.
Raven.
And you are investigating yung cart na iniwan sa labas. Wait ah. No, well actually pinasok niya pala yung cart. Sorry about that. Wala nang cart sa labas.
Okay. Then the horse will sniff on the door.
As you sniff on the door, I want to ask Gerard, what is Gerard doing at this moment? You're just still
Yeah.
sitting atop Gouda?
Yep.
Okay. So how would Gerard react to the body of a naked man?
Where?
Like right in front of him right now. There's a naked man. Stark naked. Kasi not a stitch on him.
What am I sniffing at?
And it's as you're sniffing like near the door. This so see Gerard is mounted on Kelda the horse, no? So you're kind of facing the door.
Slowly,
You see-
ikot ako ng position. I'll turn around from the door. Pero nakamount ko na kay Gauda, pero
Yeah.
reverse na.
No, but
Sabi
because
ko
what
kay
you
Gauda,
see,
naked man. Pre,
You're-
merong naked man.
no, because the naked man is actually sitting on the wooden ledge above the door. So you can just mounted ka sa horse, so your face is like on level dun sa parang
Oh my God. Why?
sa door frame. and and where the raven previously was, suddenly there's a naked man.
Wow.
Ikot ako.
And he
Jot up,
and his
Jot up
perch
to the horse. Jot up.
and his perch is such that alam mo kailangan niyang medyo i-widen yung upo niya kasi malalaglag siya dun sa. All right, but he doesn't seem to be like, perturbed by his nakedness. This a man who seemed to be previously a raven. And you met this person just a while ago. I mean, a few days ago.
That's the raven.
This is his name is Dag, D-A-G. Dag Tomescu. The
Who is
husband
he?
of the husband of Stefania. Siya yung father nung child na nawala.
Oh,
Before na yung akala natin kinain ni Alona. When we thought she was a baby eating werewolf. Apparently not. And she not yet. Yeah, so see Dag kind of as you're backing away from the doorway, he kind of hops down on the ground. So yeah, aerodynamics and all. And
Oh my gosh.
almost debagging Gauda.
Iha.
And then he says, "What are you doing here? This place is dangerous."
They're face to face on top of me.
No. He's on the ground.
pabulong mo siya nagsasalita?
Yeah.
Boy.
He is keeping his voice down. What are you doing here? This place is dangerous. He kind of looks over his shoulder.
Pwede ba ako mag-cast ng minor illusion?
Nah.
Of a barrel around Dag?
5 foot cube, pwede.
All right.
Lol.
Sure.
Okay, now we can talk.
Cast yun. Pero bang verbal components yan?
Meron nata. I think.
Pero cantrip yun, cantrip ba yan?
Cantrip.
Kung may verbal components yan, make a stealth check for me.
Ay, hindi pala. Somatic and material lang.
Wow, one of the few spells na walang no?
Walang
All right. So, you kind of just make a gesture.
Lol.
And there, he's surprised to see that he's now wearing a bag, but his hands go through it. All right. And he looks back at you and says, "Well,
We just came here to buy some pies.
he does a face palm and says, These women are not whom they seem," he says. They're not to be trifled with. He says, I followed you. I've been shadowing you ever since you left our winery, and if you go in there, just the two of you, you might not be going out. Consider yourselves warned, he says. And he looks back nervously at the windmill. And he turns into a raven again. Just in a blink of an eye. May raven na ulit. And he flies away.
Gouda turns back into turtle form and says, I'm still hungry.
Well, he did say if we go in, we might not come back. So what if we just buy some pies right outside the tower? Let's not go in.
Yeah, I'm
Like really loud. Hey, old woman, you want to buy some pie?
okay, we start knocking on the door.
All right.
Well,
Right.
I swear, pag namatay si Gerard, Alona will kill him
Again.
again. She will resurrect him just to kill him again.
Valid.
So, okay. So just hold on here. So you are on the ground floor. Okay. So you knock on the door, right? So why don't we
Oh, come on.
go to the Bakit kasi ganito ang layout nila? There we go. The Old Bonegrinder. Yung sabi dun sa road sign leading to this windmill. Here we go. Okay, so your tokens are si Ruda and si Gerard.
Tokens.
Ready na yung third character sheet mo, Ivan.
Hindi ako mag-send ng
Oh
message
my
doon.
gosh.
Ilang oras kaya bago makarating?
May sending spell ka ba?
Wala. Meron ako talk to plants.
Okay. Okay.
Tokens. Taki ng python.
All right. Just give me a few moments here, just making sure I get this right.
Just preparing the stage for your ultimate death.
Ano yung rolls mo?
So you knock on the door.
Oh my God.
And the door opens slightly, and it doesn't open all the way. And the head of Morgantha, as she introduced herself to you guys, this hunched over old lady, grandma, pokes her head out of the door and yes. Oh my dears, what may I do for you?
Pupush ko si Gerard. You the talker.
Probably Morgana, but we bought some of your pies a few
Mhm.
days ago, and they were so delicious, and we wanted to buy some more for us and our friends.
Nothing practically.
Maybe like 6 pies if you.
Oh, is that so? I told you they were delicious. I'm glad you like them. Um, okay, you are standing close to the door, right? Of
Ikaw
course.
na.
Ikaw na. Who is standing closer to the door?
Siyempre, ilagnak.
Sige, ikaw na. Standing close.
I am hiding behind Gauda.
Tinutulak ko siya sa harap kasi siya nagsasalita. Nagna-nod lang ako. Ay.
So sino yung mas malapit?
Right behind him.
Starting to regret this.
So si
Just
Gauda.
now? You're
Make a-
regretting it just now?
Make a perception check. I remember you have disadvantage because you're currently
Hungry.
hungry for pie.
Perception. And I see you.
19. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh no.
Okay. 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 Through your
Try mo
you
listen.
can the smell of
Ano,
pie. There seems to be some by the smell of the pies. The smell of the pie is very strong coming from the door. And then you can see through the crack in the door. Since medyo matangkad naman si Gauda. That you can see behind the old woman, yung ground floor looks like a makeshift kitchen, but the room seems to be filthy. Like baskets and old dishware like piled everywhere, mga kininahugasan na pinggan, dishes. And then you can see part of the cart inside. Merong chicken coop, heavy wooden trunk. Merong pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors. You hear the clucking of the chickens, of course, in the coop. You also hear toads croaking. And there's the sweet smell of the pastries actually blends horridly with the stench that burns your nostrils. And on top of that, like there's warmth like emanating from inside the windmill, especially this high in Barovia. It's kind of chilly outside, so merong warmth. Alam mo yung warmth that you get kapag umorder ka ng pandesal, parang mainit. And then on top of that, you can hear shrieks and cackles from somewhere higher up that seem to cause the old mill to shudder. And she says, "Well, how much pastries? How much pastries do you need?"
Ilalabas ko lahat ng barya ko. I will show like how many gold do I have? I'll show like 20 gold pieces.
20 gold pieces. Alright.
Ay, ano ba yung pie natin? Do I remember?
It was 1 gold piece.
Ay, inflation. 20 gold pieces.
Alright. She says, hold on, that's a lot of pies. Let me just prepare them for you, right, my dear? Wait right here.
Nothing,
There you
And she
go.
closes the door. While waiting, what do you do? Just wait.
Jump up and down in excitement, yeah.
Sabi ko, yeah, let's tell them that there were only a few pies left. Like,
Oh,
you get 9, I get 9, and then they get
excellent.
Alright. You're waiting. And then eventually the door opens again. You smell that sweet smell blended with the horrid smell coming from inside. And Morgantha takes out this basket. It's kind of large wicker basket containing a bunch of pies wrapped in cloth. And she, here you go, freshly baked. And she takes the 20 gold pieces from you.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alright,
Sabihin ko kay Gerard,
Craving satisfied, Gauda.
sabihin ko kay Gerard, wala kang binili. Sure ka? Wala kang binili. $20 gold fee.
And then you walk away from the...
Parang kung saan siya gawa. Tutulak ko ulit si Gerard. Ask them where they make it. How they make it.
Oh, you...
Sabi ko kay Gauda, kit, kinakain ko ng isang pie.
Yeah.
Tapos tinignan ko, binawasan na niya yung 20. So kumain na rin ako ng isa. Parang kinukupit ko sa
Alright.
There
You instantly feel so much better. Wala yung parang hangover you. And ano to? Where's my notes?
No, hindi ka nagbayad. Akin to lang.
Yeah, you see
Wait lang.
Gerard, you happen to have grabbed a 4 cheese pie and si Gauda a blueberry pie. But they're equally delicious and you gobble them down. They seem to like end all your problems as you're eating them. And
Feeling ko mananakapat tayo.
so, where was I? Let me just check my notes real quick here. Okay. All right. So, as you munch on at your pies, as you walk away from the tower, you don't even have to make a. Well, you can actually make a perception check, both of you. Let's see how good you do. 18.
Nakakain na ng pie, ganyan nagagawa niya.
Pareho kami nakakain ng pan.
As you're munching at your pies, as you walk away from the windmill, you hear faint sound of like yung sound na masked by like layers of wall and floor. But it's distinctive. It's the sound of a child crying and sobbing.
Oh, fuck, I'm lawful good.
Lol.
Coming from coming from higher above the windmill. And over this sobbing, this child sobbing is the cackling, like mad cackling of
Wow, okay.
Oh
like
gosh.
cruel sound. Which seemed to make the child cry even more.
Oh.
I look at Gerard with droopy eyes while I'm munching on the pie. And parang gestures na parang, you know we gotta help.
Kasi
You know
gusto
we
yung
gotta
pie.
check it out.
I know we do, but that Raven guy did warn us. Two of us won't enough to take on this tower
And
if ever there's trouble. I think it would be smart to get the others first.
Okay, but we're coming back, right?
Yep.
Maybe you should spy around as a small spider.
because the last time that went.
Is that always work?
You know, that worked so well last time.
So well.
I heard a voice in my head. Fly around again.
Let's see.
Yeah. Let me check out my spell.
I get visibility on you.
But with the clarity of the Pi High minds, you recall that Dag said these women are not to be trifled with. So plural.
I think we're dealing with hags here.
Them witches.
Power of 3.
Hags.
Power of 3.
While you're deciding, let's cut back to
I don't have anything useful.
Alona and Alamid. A. Can you either of you roll like each of you roll D20 for me?
Subunit.
Alright, let's buy.
D20.
Yep, D20. And you wanna roll low. Just to
Well, yeah. That's low.
see Alamid.
The lowest I can go. Are you serious, Ivan?
And then another round. Si Alona ulit and then si Alamid ulit. D20 rolls, please.
Oh, okay.
Not the natural one.
All right.
Man, I've never been so happy to get a natural one twice. Really?
All right.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, Alamid, I need you to roll
No.
a D12 and a D8.
Oh!
I know.
Si Alamid, roll a D12, 1, and a D8.
Oh my god.
All right.
Is that good? Is that bad?
That's a 3. All right.
What does that mean?
Now roll a D6. Alamid.
At least mukhang matutupad niya yung wish niyang mag-chop ng someone's head.
Nakita niyo ang mga sarili niyo transported to the tower.
6. All right. Okay, let me just see here your character sheets. Character sheet.
Oh no!
Kaya na pala yung umiyak na parang bata. Or si Alabid.
Si Alona pala yung tumatawa na ano.
Alright. Right. Okay. Character sheet. Alright. Oh, okay. So,
What's that?
Alona, You notice that where is that? Okay. As you're walking through this this high in Barovia, there's this ever-present mist, thin mist along the road as you're walking. As you're walking, you see a dark figure crouched low and perfectly still, aiming what seems to be a crossbow in your direction.
I motion for Alamid to stop. Shut up.
Okay, and then
Hello?
Hello.
Isa lang?
you only see one.
Isa lang siya? Okay, I quietly point at the figure. Turo ko siya kay Alamid. And then I motion for us to like take a few steps to the right and see if he follows us with a crossbow. He does? Hindi ko narinig.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
I
okay.
think Joshin is having technically.
Ayan, nag-freeze.
Or hindi siya gumagalaw.
Alright. Akala ko you're
Hindi siya gumagalaw.
you're looking intently. Ayan, nag-freeze na naman siya.
Ano?
So you just continue walking to see if
Mag-move kami to the right.
like you continue walking or
Hello?
Yep, I can hear you.
No, we stopped, diba? We stopped. Hello? Can you still hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, so I motion for him to stop walking. And then, like, senyasan ko siya, like, we take a couple of steps to the right and see if the crossbow will follow us.
Yeah, kind of the crossbow is still trained on you. Your position.
Okay. I don't know this point. I whisper to Alamid. You think you can take this down? Just one of them. Kaya mo ba?
Alamid will reply to Alona. Let me try to circle around.
Okay.
Just stay on your post, don't move. I'll try to circle this image around.
Are you even stealthy? Okay.
Okay. So you try to kind of circle around to put the figure between you and Alona.
Yes.
All right. Let's see.
Wow, 11.
Wow, that's a lot of rolls.
6, 6, 6, 11, 6.
Okay. Si Alamid, let's check in here. Right. As you're circling around to effectively flank the position, put this figure between you and Alona, you, out of the corner of your eye, notice two other figures perfectly kind of sitting, crouching still in the low mist and shrubs around you. Alamid.
Nakita ko rin yun o si Alamid lang?
Nakita mo rin. So you now see 3 of them.
Okay.
No,
I
you now see 4 of them. See, Alamid, you see an additional 3. Kind of like once like behind you, once to your left, once to your right. And now the original one is in front of you, like a few several feet, let's say mga 30 feet in front of you and between you and Alona.
Okay, I say out loud, we mean no harm. We just want to pass by. We're heading towards somewhere past
The
this
winery.
location. Don't tell him that.
Okay, you say as Alamid speaks. Okay. Make a precision check, Alana.
-1.
1. 8.
0. 8.
Can I use guidance on myself?
Not after you roll. You have to say it before. Okay, good thing is they rolled quite high on their roll. So, okay. You notice that the ones you can see at least kind of lower their crossbows a bit. And they stand up. You see, there's actually 6 of them
Okay.
total around you. They look like huntsmen, parang Barovian people dressed for the weather, unlike like dressed in grays and dark greens, like to camouflage in the forest and shrubbery to help them hide. And one of them, this
Okay.
this bearded man, comes forward and says, very well then. The winery's that way. You're heading in the right direction. Would you, while you're here, would you mind?
Thank you. And then I motion for Alamid to
Move on. What?
What?
He says, we're looking for a missing person. If you've seen a woman with dirty blonde hair this high, no. Yeah, he describes the woman and it doesn't match any description you remember.
We haven't seen anyone like that, but we'll keep an eye on her. How do we inform you in case we find her or we see her somewhere?
He says, we're from Kresk. You can send word to the guards.
Okay. Okay, may I ask whom I am speaking with?
His jaws kind of clench at this. There's a pause, like a hesitation. And my name's. You can call me Ulbrek.
Umbrek?
Ulbrek.
Ulbrek.
Ulbrek. Ulbrek.
Ulbrek.
Ulbrek. Okay. And then I introduce myself. I am Alona of the Waves, and my companion is the mighty Alamid. And we'll make sure to let you know if we find or if we come across this person that you are looking for.
Her name is Dorina.
And then I start. Drina?
Dorina. Dorina.
Dorina.
Dorina. Okay. Dorina. All right.
We appreciate it.
Glad to be of help.
He nods, and he kind of makes a silent signal to the rest of his group. And
Then I motion for Alamid to like, come on. Walk slowly away.
Alright.
Tapos when we're out of earshot na, I'm so glad you didn't kill anyone. I'm so glad you didn't chop anyone's head.
Is Alamid glad? 6 heads, 6 heads. Miss out on 6 heads.
Hindi ko alam, headhunter pala siya. And then we move on.
Alright. You go with her, Alamid?
Yes.
Alright. No, roll initiative, DM.
Bumalik siya bigla no? Like, oh, okay.
Alright.
Anong spelling ng names nila?
Ulbrecht, the other one.
Dorina, ganyan. Ulbrecht. Okay.
Alright. So, you move on. And you arrive at the winery. Meanwhile, while Gilda and Gerard are making their plans, let's cut away to Lucien and Irina. By the way, minessage ni Jel sa chat yung tsura ni Nina Dobra.
Love triangle.
Kind of, yeah.
What?
Taking a photo of her. Parang the attire is kind of appropriate for what Irina would be wearing, and the hair. I like it. Good job. Anyway, okay. So you're like having a late lunch because you kept snoozing on the alarm that is Irina. Let's lunch is ready. Wait, may tiyatnos ka pa rin. And then eventually she kind of almost drags you away from the book and says, "You have." Especially it's no use studying on an empty stomach.
Point.
And she kind of did some impromptu like baking. Did something with like bread na nandun nasa stock. May small stock ng bread dyan and some like dried meat and whatever it is at hand, she put them in the oven and whipped up na parang sort of a panini for the both of you for lunch.
Wow.
Okay. And she said, "Yeah, I hope you like it. It's not much. So I could make from the whatever is here." And she.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Lucian thanks her profusely. Parang he says, "Oh, you shouldn't have, but thank you all the same." He tells.
As you munch down on the pie, you realize na she really should have. Kasi you're super hungry.
Okay.
Alam mo yun, parang you don't notice you're hungry until you actually start eating.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I finished.
I've been too focused on that damn book, and she starts up a small talk, ganyan, and she kind of like asks, "Where are you from? Is it anything like this place?"
Okay. Lucian tells her that he's from this basically strange. That's a bit not. Good question, DM, about this. It's like
Character development.
Oh no. Lucian tells Irina that his the place where he's from is quite different from Barovia. It's the same kind of strange, but well, at least some things are some things are the same, some things are different, but not very oppressive as Barovia. Yeah, that's
Right. Interesting. Yeah. So you've been with your friends for long then? For how long?
Lucian stuff. Not really.
Ito yung pinakamahirap na encounter.
Yun nga, pinakainom sa encounter. Backstory suddenly. Lucian tells her that Lucian tells Irina that he met Alona and the others just days before they came to Barovia. Because suddenly Lucian found himself in Hala, where were we before Barovia anyway?
It's a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, like
It's been
9 days ago.
9 days ago.
9 days ago. So basically, Lucian tells Irina the story of how 9 days ago, Lucian suddenly found himself in the middle of this place, wherever that place is, and he absolutely doesn't know where he is. But he realized that he saw a harbor in the distance. So that's the first place that he went to, and he asked around for clues, basically where he is, and found basically that he was in Faerun. I guess the place before was still somewhere in Faerun. And he found out as much as he can before deciding, okay, I need more information about Faerun and how to get back to his world, his multiverse, kumbaga. So that's how he came, and he realized that as a librarian, he thinks that he can't do much in this world. So he attached himself to the nearest adventuring party so that he could do stuff. So basically, that's when he encountered Alona and the group, who mysteriously had him, accept him aboard. Whatever possessed them to do that, it's Lucian's guess. So, ayun, that's the story of how Lucian got into his whole mess in the first place.
Yeah, she listens intently, and she kind of wow. And she kind of she then says, "So you're like so in a way you're sort of a traveler then, right? Like the shipmates, Lona and Gerard. They make quite a couple, yeah."
Lucian, Lucian looks Lucian looks at Alona. Lucian looks at Irina. Strange, well, a bit curiously, and says, "Well, they seem to have known each other for quite a long time and are very comfortable with each other, if that's what you mean."
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
Oh, okay, then yes,
of course.
yes.
Make an insight check.
Inside.
Nagfifish si Irina.
Portent roll.
Let's say use a portent on that. How am I going to do it? Because 17 and 5.
Natural 20.
Right? I'll use you 15 na portent.
You can roll first. You can roll first, and then when you see the result, you can.
Okay, sige, why not?
Malay mo kung natural 20 ka.
Why not? Okay, that's an insight, right? Fine.
Yeah, and then
That's not bad.
I won't tell you yet kung success yan.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'll keep that.
You'll keep the 17, the 13.
17,
Right.
why not? Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely fishing. Na parang she's just waiting for a way to segue onto the topic. Well,
Alam niyo yung gif ni Gendo Ikari, yung parang yung glasses yung nag-shine. Ganun po siya. Okay.
well, she does seem to be interested in talking and hearing about these faraway places outside of Barovia. But you get the sense that she was fully like she went into this conversation also with the motive of of fishing and getting some
Okay.
hopefully getting some juicy stuff out of you.
Lucian asks. Okay, first Lucian asks Irina, have you been away from? Yeah, sige. In because Lucian has temporarily forgotten. Do you remember a time in your life when you have not been in Barovia?
Yes. Oh no. All my life, all I can remember, I spent here. Sometimes I wish I was one of the Vistani so I could just come and go as I please. She smiles weakly at you, but at least now I'm out of the town of Barovia. I'm sort of traveling around in an adventure.
Lucian says yes. You are with us and too and I guess you could also say that you are now an adventurer like ourselves. Lucian tells her.
You really mean that? She says as she clasps her hand on your arm. Thank you.
Oh, of course. You have been a very big help to us, and I do believe that without you, we have been quite quite been in a pickle of some situations. So thank you as well.
She kind of moves her hand up to your shoulder and says, I have you to thank for taking good care of me and not letting me fall into the devil's hands. Thank you. And she moves her hand to your chin.
Lucian is a bit weirded out. What are you
Make a charisma save.
Yari ka.
What? DM, what are you saying?
Kaya may important ka naman eh. Well, she's an attractive and charming woman. Like I said, she's Nina Dobrev.
Oh
Go ahead,
no,
make a-
yari
make a
ka.
Roll high.
Oh
Make a crush check.
Merong vicious mockery si Gerard. He will insult you to death.
Yeah, I'll use my portent of 15.
You can
Mag-roll ka muna.
You can see the roll first. Diba?
Charisma save.
Oh, charisma save.
Okay. Guys, please note that Lucian is an old man, so this is gonna be awkward.
That makes it more interesting.
15. So, are you going to
Ano
keep that
yan?
14? Or are you going to replace it? Hindi ka sabihin kung success or fail eh. But it's a 15. Ito yung I didn't expect this.
I'm saving kasi yung 17 the portent for yung sa Tome ni Strad.
Save it.
I know. But I do have a 15 na ano.
15 na yan eh.
If you take the 15, maging 16 yan, baby. Basically. Kasi plus 1 ka.
Yeah. The plus 1. Plus 1 lang kasi yung charisma save ko eh.
Oh, is it worth it? Is it not?
Save it.
Lucian kasi okay, just background. Lucian is like a total librarian. So he's a bit weird with relationships. He really doesn't know. So I'm going to take that portent na 15 for that charisma save. I'm sorry, DM, because that's really weird.
Okay, so maging 16. All right.
16 charisma save. So bye.
All right. The 16 charisma save. Okay, this is what. Yeah, he's a librarian. He's not there's something in Irina. You can definitely like see like an old person like yourself. You would guess that Strad is also old, much older than she is, and you could sort of relate to what maybe Strad sees in her older
Okay.
person na parang this young.
She
Ang
likes
type
old men.
tanda.
Parang you kind of get it. Pero with the
Fine.
charisma save of
Strahd
16,
is
you're
very
not
crazy about
na
Tatiana / Irina. Okay. Okay.
na with that you're not you don't like develop feels for this woman. Like, yeah, I'm too old for this.
I'm too old for this shit. Parang,
But for a moment, there was this moment where like she kind of, and you realize it. It's like what she did just there, kind of looking at you like that. It kind of made you feel young again for a moment.
oh, old man Lucian. So basically her fingers are on my chin, right?
No. It just brushed your chin when she thanked.
Okay. I tease her. I tease her. I see why my I see why my companion is a bit taken by you, meaning Gerard.
Oh, all right. Dropping bombs. Okay. Speak true. You speak truly.
Like, bro.
Don't see you now. She says.
Well, Lucian shrugs. He's he's been uh, Lucian basically just shrugs and perhaps I'm not sure. Rumor mongering now.
Do you think what might Alona say to that? She says.
So at the back of Lucian's mind, we're like, uh-oh. Yeah. Hmm.
Like, does she know?
Parang, Lucian, bakit hindi nakipag-chismisan sa Lucian dito? hmm, Lucian sort of tilts his head and thinks and tells Irina, I'm not exactly sure. The two of them haven't been exactly. The two of them haven't said anything to each other for now. Yeah.
Okay then. So cut away to Gerard and Gada.
That was harder, guys. What the heck?
Good job.
Right.
What the heck?
Gauda will give the pies to Gerard, and he will turn into a small spider.
All right. And then what does the small spider do?
Hinihintay niya yung invisibility spell ni ano.
Magkakasa ko ng invisibility spell doon sa spider.
So a small invisible spider. Okay. You have 1 hour, no? 1 hour.
Ay, hindi
If you
mahaba.
fail once, try again.
Ano kahaba yung spell na yan?
Parang number of hours yata. Parang 3 hours. Ano? Unless yung invisibility ang hindi ko alam kung gano'ng katagal.
1 hour.
1 hour you have like 3 hours ata in spider form with 1 hour on invisibility on for the first hour of being on
Pero pag nagcast ka ng spell, mawawala yung invisibility mo. Or not.
yeah, but if
That was
you
fun.
turn back into a turtle, I think if within the first hour you will still be invisible.
Okay.
Okay.
Sige, pasok ako kung meron
Under the
butas sa
door.
mga window or anything.
Okay.
Pasok sa tower kung may butas sa window.
Okay, so all right. So back to the
Ayun naman yung mapa nyo.
all right. So the ground floor. Sa ground floor actually there's a let me just actually pwede yung i-reveal sa map, I think. Like I'll just hold on. I'll put you here. Yan yung itsura ng zoom out.
Okay, akit ako doon sa window. Meron bang butas yung window na pwede ako mag-squeeze in?
Parang nangyari na to 3 sessions ago eh.
Okay, so you climb up the side of the windmill. Yung window is okay. In
Tandaan mo, Gauda, natuto na ako. Hindi na ako susunod after you.
Okay. The window before you there's definitely like a crawling space for a small spider there. You can easily get inside.
Yay!
And you see inside there's a haggard, heavy-set old woman with a face as wrinkled as a boiled apple, sweeping the floor, pushing around a few old bones, and stirring up a cloud of white dust with her broom. She wears a blood-stained, flour-caked apron. A long, sharp bodkin impales her bundled-up mound of gray hair. It's actually Morgantha.
Wait, sino siya ulit? Yung nagbebenta ng pie?
Yep, yung nagbenta ng pie. The dirt-caked windows allow very little light to enter this 8-foot-high chamber, most of which is taken up by a large millstone connected to a wooden gear shaft that rises through the ceiling in the center of the room. A stone staircase continues up towards the sound of loud cackling.
Do I hear yung umiyak? O nasa first floor siya?
Yeah, you can you remember the crying seemed to come from higher than the
Higher.
floor that you're currently in.
Sige. I'll try to crawl pero on the walls, hindi doon sa brooming area. Hindi sa floor.
Okay, so you crawl down from the window.
Follow the crying noise.
Up the stairs, all right.
Yep.
Okay. As you are going up the stone staircase, you can actually do that by crawling on the side of the wall. You don't have to actually crawl on the floor to avoid the sweeping broom. As she does, as she finishes sweeping the floor, she operates the. Actually, let me just take you there.
Ooh.
That area.
Gerard, last shape ko na pala to. So maglalakad tayo pa uwi.
Kung makakauwi kayo.
Alas na fortress ata kayo.
Pasok ka sa shell mo, tapos gagawin kitang sled.
So go in the little spider form. You're here. Actually, you have to cross the room pala. So you have to crawl. You can see here may apat na windows actually on the room. Dirt stained
Stealth.
windows. Yeah, stealthily you can. Okay, make a stealth check with advantage because you're a spider, invisible little spider.
Ang bagal lang. Wait lang. Stealth.
As you're making your way around, you see Morganta start to operate the mill manually kasi kaya hindi na gumagalaw hindi na gumagana yung windmill. She has to kind of push the mill around whatever she is milling there. Oh, 9. Okay.
How noisy can a spider be?
Let's see now.
Ugh.
Thankfully, she's too busy with her chores. She doesn't notice you. Yeah, she had disadvantage on her roll.
Medyo na dulas-dulas ng konti yung spine.
Yeah, you were you're now looking out extra careful to not leave like prints behind on it's a dusty floor and stuff and all. So you make your way up onto the next level. Okay, so you make your way to the next room. Okay, so here you are. Makita yung you come up the stairs and you see dancing around a thick wooden gear shaft in the center of this cramped circular room are two ugly young women wearing silk shawls and gowns of stitched flesh. Long needles stick out of their tangled mops of black hair. The woman cackled with glee. In a rotting wooden closet are 3 crates stacked atop one another, with small doors set into them. Next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing. A ladder climbs to a wooden trapdoor in the 9-foot-high ceiling, and a moldy bed with a tattered canopy stands nearby. What do you do?
I'll try to have a feel of the crates.
Okay, you go towards the crates. Each crate is about 3 square feet. 3 feet square, about 3 feet on a side.
Okay.
The top one is empty, but you can ascertain that the middle and lower ones are not empty. In each of them is a child.
Ooh. Okay. And then, merong windows around the area.
Yes, may 4 windows here. Top upper left, parang where you are, my window like here, then here, and right behind you here. You're in the 3rd floor.
Wow. Assessing the situation, 3 children.
Two children.
2 children. Okay. I'll crawl out the window and then go down to Gerard.
Okay.
That should be fine. Tapos, turn back into turtle form. Gulatin ko sa likod si Gerard. Tapos sabihin ko, hindi, joke lang. Tapos, we gotta call the team. So, merong 2 kids at the third floor na taken hostage.
We should travel fast then.
Okay, and then you start walking back towards the.
I'll cast, what do you call this? I'll cast Conjure Animals para may konti kaming times na may mga hours kami na merong animals. Horses.
So, horses ulit.
Yeah. Pero
So,
saglit.
marami isang herd of horses. Ilan yan? 6? 4?
Ano nga bang ano? Teka.
Anyway, while you're figuring that out, so you summon horses so you can head back. You
Yeah.
summon these, rotting undead horses materialize out of the mist, and you ride their putrid from flesh back to the tower. So meanwhile, cutting to Alamig and Alona, you make your way to the winery.
Mhm.
So the Wizard of Wines. You come by the winery here. You walk up to it, and what happens next? What do you do?
Who's there? Is anyone there?
Yeah, you knock on the door, and there is the Stefania opens the door. Welcomes you inside. She and the rest of the family are they're actually in the process of making making wine. Like some are like crushing grapes, some are mixing. Ganyan.
Okay. I asked if there's enough to make a first batch of delivery for a town.
She says, well, with that, one of the vats were poisoned, so we had to throw that out. But,
Poisoned? By what?
Diba remember when you went here and you encountered the druids? One of them was
Okay. All right.
so we had to throw that out and we had to start making more. But yeah, we're really behind on the wine deliveries. After that delivery to the Blue Water Inn, it will be I can say like at least a week.
A week before you can deliver another batch.
Yes.
Is there anything we can do to help expedite the process?
No, I'm afraid wine isn't made that way. She says, we have standards to meet, even for our cheap wine. And she says, well, if you really want to help, there's the impending problem of there's no more. We're not able to plant new grapes because the land is barren now without those gems. So it's only a matter of
Okay.
time before what we have harvested dries out and there will be no wine anymore.
Are those stones the only way to make the soil fertile? Or is there any other way? Gauda should be the one talking to you about this because he's the druid, but sadly he's not here.
As far as we know, yeah.
That's the only thing that can.
Yeah, like a couple. She says, "Yeah, that's as far as we know. That's the only way. This land is cursed by Strahd himself."
Okay then. Can you prioritize the town of, how do you pronounce that? Craig? Craig? Once you have enough? Kresk. Kresk. Yeah.
Crest.
Kresh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're up next on our list, yeah. But it won't be after 1 week until we get
Will
the.
okay. Will adding another vat help?
Yeah, but that will be for the next batch. Right? It just when you wine doesn't age in a week.
Then Alamid just butt in and asked, what is the name of the girl again?
Dorina.
Dorina. Is it possible to get even a couple of bottles of wine?
Ay, wait. Akala ko tinatanong mo kung sino nawawalan babae.
Ay, hindi. The one that you're talking to.
Stefania.
Stefania, yeah. And then Alamid butt in and asked Stefania, is it possible for us to even just to have a couple of bottles?
No, I'm afraid we all of the finished product we have you have delivered to the Blue Water Inn.
One more thing, is it possible that the winery be moved to another land instead of this one? Is you mentioned that it's already been cursed.
Well, yeah, we would wish to be not in Barovia, but you know what they say, those crazy druids keep on saying he's ancient, he's the land.
I see then.
Speaking of which, they have one of the gems.
They what? The druids still have one of the gems?
Yep, they were. Yung last gem was taken by the druids.
So will it help if we take back that gem? Will it help with your, like, for your next batch?
Yes, it will ensure there's a continuous cycle of wines delivered to the poor people of Barovia. That would be a great help. Yeah, we tried to get it from them, but they were too. We were no match for them.
Then Alamid looked at Alona and said, then we might gather all our party mates and let's try to retrieve this gem to help the winery to produce more wines.
Yeah, one problem at a time. Yeah, we can put that in our to-do list, in our very long to-do list. Yeah. Oh, by the way, has the girl, tapos I described yung itsura ni Dorina, passed by here recently?
You give the description, but Stefani says, fortunately, no.
All right.
Okay.
Just ask. Okay.
Then Alamid looked back to Alona. So what we do now? We cannot go back to Crash.
No, not today. So I think we should go back to the tower. So we can try again in a week's time. Or, well, actually, I'm thinking, do you think if we find Dorina, they'll be more accommodating since we found one of their own?
The problem is we don't have any clue or any footprints to follow where Dorina went or go.
Well, we can start by asking around.
I think that's a good idea.
I can ask my brother if they have a missing persons list.
You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
It is?
Yes, it is a good idea.
Okay, I guess we can try that.
Okay, so you
Okay
need
then.
to head back towards
To the town. Is it
Roll20.
naka-lockdown pa ba siya?
Maybe. You don't know. Wala siya.
What time is it?
It's
Full moon pa ba?
Mabagal naglo-load naman.
It's by this time it's around 2 p.m.
Is it still a full moon?
Tonight
Kind of
the last
day?
night of the full moon. It's 4 days. So nakatatlo na. That's the last night of the full moon tonight.
Okay. Dala ba ni Alamid yung chains?
How would being the handler?
Blade, may blade of chaos siya.
Just in case, like, we have to spend the night outside, like, he can, like, chain me up against a tree or something.
Yeah, I would say Alamid has the chains.
Siya na ang aking ano ngayon.
The warden of
Ikaw
Okay.
rin yung pet.
Damn it. Sige, so can we try going back to town just to check if it's still in lockdown? Will that be okay? I ask Alamid.
Yes, sure. Let's go ahead.
Okay, but you know from the map though that
Is it super far?
it's farther than the tower.
Ah.
If you go to Valaki and then back to it will be night before you reach it might be nighttime before you reach the tower. If you take a detour. Hindi siya on the way eh.
Pero we can go to the town. We can reach the town.
Yeah.
Pero
Before
we're
the
not sure if we can go back to the tower.
You can reach the town maybe by, like on foot, you can reach the town by 5 p.m. You would have around an hour before sundown.
I turn to Alamid. Okay. Do you want to risk camping out tonight with werewolf? Or should we just go back to the tower?
You know what? On second thought, maybe we can go back to the tower instead. And let's do it in the morning.
All right. Okay then.
You know, I learned my lesson before, so
All right. So you walk back.
We go back to the tower.
So do me a favor again. Roll a d20 each of you.
Ah.
what again? D20.
You're on foot eh. 5, si Alamid. 11, and another round. Alamid. Whoops.
12.
12 and a 5. Alright, you make it there. You reach the tower without no issue. Meanwhile,
Yes.
so you get there by around like 3,
Sup?
4 p.m. 3 to 4.
Did you find anything interesting? Did you read anything interesting?
But before we get to that, ano muna? Yeah, si Gauda and si Gerard.
You're not gonna work.
I need to pastico something today.
Gauda and Gerard, you ride on mounted on under the horses.
I told her 9 p.m. only. I told her 9 p.m. only. I told her 9 p.m. only.
Go away.
Oh, 9 p.m. only daw.
May curfew ako.
What?
Sige, go.
Pala eh.
Nasa loob ka naman ng bahay eh. Di ba? Ganun naman ako. Alright. So, Gauda and Gerard, you make it to, you try to pass by through the town of Balaki to find it still in lockdown. and so you have to go around, and you make your way. You reach the tower about right on the heels of Alona and Namid. So you're back together again.
Yay!
Alright.
Hey.
Tell the group, guys, we need to
I
save
asked
children.
when we arrived, I asked Gerard, so how did it go? How did the pie hunting go?
Guys, we need to save children. There is the
Yeah.
tower, and they
Yeah,
kidnap
it
children.
went well. We got you some pies, a couple of pies.
I don't want them.
There wasn't enough.
How many did you
How many?
manage to buy?
Sabihin ko, he did not buy anything.
Yeah, Gauda bought a lot.
Meron pala kayong free reroll Yung si Ita Pai.
Gauda bought like 20 pies.
18 na lang. Mark that down.
20?
Pero 4 portions per pie, di ba?
Yeah.
We could last for 80
Wait.
days in Baroque.
Yeah, tama. Proportion per pie. So, yeah.
You spent 20 gold pieces on pies.
Yeah, that's like 1 month of sweldo.
Tingin ako kay Gauda. Yeah, Gauda, you spent 20 gold pieces on pies.
Yeah.
Believe me, man.
No judgment.
Oh man, those pies better be worth it.
Imagine spending your whole sweldo on just pies. No? So,
I-offer ko kay Alona yung isang slice. Here, taste it. Worth it.
I don't know. I don't want
why?
it.
Why?
I'm okay. I'm good. Thank you. I'm okay.
You know you want it.
Maybe you should.
Ipapaypay ko
Yes?
sa kanya pie.
Pie? Is that what you're saying? Nag-freeze ka na naman. I think she said yes, kakain siya ng pie.
The pie was so good, nag-freeze si Alona.
Rolly ni assist ko. Peer pressure. Kung may roll yan, i-assist. Para peer pressure.
Can we just eat normal food now?
Wait lang.
Guys, we need to save children. They're kidnapping children. You know the witch
What?
who
Who's
makes
kidnapping?
the pies,
What?
makes the pies. She kidnaps children. She has 2 of them on top of her tower. Roll 20 kanina pa ako nag-ano.
Wait, let me get this straight. You bought pies from a witch who kidnaps children?
Apparently so.
Ocean goes green.
Sabi ko kay Alona, well, if you think about it, we're actually helping them not kidnap children anymore. Like, providing them with a honest lifestyle.
Yeah, maybe
Are you
kidnapping children.
serious?
We should ask them, have you ever considered what they were using the children for? Question mark. And you can see para medyo clean solution.
Child labor?
Where exactly were the children when you found them?
3rd floor. Inside 2 crates.
Crates.
Great. Oh.
Crates. So they're not being used for
When we
child
last
labor.
So we need to help them now.
What time is it, DM?
It's about 5 by this time. 5 p.m. na.
No, you don't ask what time is it. We help children because we're good people.
Actually, Gauda, you actually recognize the girl. The girl is that girl who came to Alona with a sleeping quote unquote cat. Was actually dead. Asking her,
Yung first day natin.
Oh.
asking her to heal the cat, and Alona tried, pero healing doesn't help. Dead. Anyway, so 5 p.m. It's about naka 24 hours na. So Lucian, you can go ahead and roll your investigation check.
So I'm going to use yung 17.
You
That's
can
17 plus...
you can roll muna.
roll.
And
Fine.
And of course, if anyone wants to add guidance to that, for example, or any other bonuses,
Guidance, yes!
Inspiration.
I cast guidance.
and bardic inspiration. All right, how do you inspire?
Sabihin ko,
Sige,
come on, old man, this is what you're made for. Reading books.
All right,
I was going to
If
You
you
can
can't
do
read
it.
this book, what are you here for?
Vicious mockery ba ginagawa mo?
Ayun na yung vicious mockery.
Alona is also cheering you on as you're finishing
Investigation,
as you're finishing your deciphering.
I'm also
Gumagana
copying.
lang ako.
Yeah, while I'm investigating, I'm also copying yung text ni Strad dun sa other book. Diba may black book? Black book. I'm copying the information from Strad's tome to the book. I copied 24 hours.
All right.
Okay. Okay, investigation roll. Let's see. Wow! Well,
Plus plus
Bardic
guidance.
Before.
D4. The higher the better. Wow, okay. That's 26. 26.
Inspiration.
One more roll?
26.
Nah, that's...
Are you going to use the inspiration die?
I think let's
17
do that.
na roll.
26, it's high. Or is it not high enough?
Ikaw, I'm just saying. You want to use your inspiration die.
I think 26 is pretty high. But you never know.
I'll never know.
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll use that. No, I'll keep the inspiration. But I'll use this roll na lang. Yeah.
Ano ba yung inspiration die? D8 na ba or D6? Diyan.
Bardic.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Wait, I think it's a D8.
D8 na siya. So you can potentially get that to 34.
Wow. So I need a really high one.
If you want to use
Plus may time limit yung Bardic inspiration eh. So
10 minutes
hindi mo
lang.
siya gagamitin ngayon.
Wala
Kasi wala
siya.
naman tayo sa dungeon or anything. Baka hindi mo na siya magamit afterwards.
Sure, let's
Kung
Or
makikichismis ka
Alona, anyway.
with Irina. So, no, you're not using it. It's your final answer.
Party, what do you think?
Use it.
Okay, let's use it. D8?
Yep, D8.
Wait.
Higher.
Say, add-on na lang naman eh. Okay, so that's 26 plus 5.
Oh, 31.
31. All right.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so you were specifically looking for cure to lycanthropy, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You managed to find an entry and decode it. The entry pertaining to like Strad kind of gloating, saying that he takes amusement at like some adventurers like trying to cure themselves of the curse using powers of their gods. Little do they know that I am proud. I am ancient. I am the land.
Okay.
Says. And such paltry magics will not undo the curse, except parang if but he also mentions that to kind of to play with them a bit. He let loose. He kind of let slip by some of the Vistani who are loyal to him. He let slip that the only way to cure this condition lies deep in the Amber Temple.
Okay.
Parang knowing that they will try. Parang the joke is that it is true that it is even within the Amber Temple, but the punchline is that they will be dead before they get there. Parang ganun. That's what he was saying in that entry.
Okay, so Strahd says that there is a cure for the lycanthropy, and it is in the Amber Temple. And punchline is they won't be able to get to the Amber Temple anyway because they'll be dead before they do so. Parang ganon.
Yeah, parang the road to there and the Amber Temple itself, like is he the way he writes it is parang few few have survived the journey there, and fewer have made it out alive,
Okay.
and none came out the same.
Wow. That last line. Okay.
Parang he kind of uses it as a parang one of his games with the adventurers that are trapped here.
Wow.
Okay, so that's one. You rolled so high that there are a couple of things here.
Yay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, first, ito. The passage goes like this.
Mhm.
The dark cycle of reincarnation has reached its limits. Across my realm are children born hollow. These subjects have but a scrap of the soul necessary to a mortal. Though otherwise ordinary, they are especially dour, fearful, and unimaginative. But of greatest interest to me is that I find no sustenance in their blood. Some vital essence is lacking. It is no more nourishing than sand to a thirsty man. I will study this to pass the time. I am certain there are many disappointed and helpless parents in Barovia who can be convinced to surrender their hollow-born children to my care.
Oh, okay.
Ends one journal entry. So let's mark that. And then next, okay. The next entry goes, Exethanter's mind is eroding. The name is this. Exethanter's mind is eroding. On my most recent visit, I found him delirious and distracted. He seems unable to remember much, not even his magic. I do not envy the Lich, nor do I pity him. it would seem that I chose all the more wisely in the means of immortality.
Okay.
And then finally,
Dami ah.
yeah, you 31 eh. I cannot be sure, but I believe his life. This is a continuation of the previous entry. I cannot be sure, but I believe his life soul to be stored near his chambers. I could pry it. I could pry and find it, but I fear that would lead to hostilities, which aren't worthy my time as it stands. Little remains of his memory. I must record the passwords of the Amber Temple so that they do not pass into the mists of eternity. Diaton, Thangob, Shalks, Etherna. Ends the passage.
He wrote down he wrote down the password to the Amber Temple. Great. Okay. What? Thanks, Strad. Sorry. Okay.
So that's not even that's just a few of the
Just a few. Okay.
things you can get with marami pa as in this like marami pa.
Okay. But for 31, ito yung mga decipher ko. Okay.
All right. So what do you do next, guys?
So I let before Buddha tells us about the kids, I immediately tell them about what I've discovered in Star's journal. So first, of course, yung sa lycanthropy, that yung the cure to, so I tell the group the cure to Alona's lycanthropy lies in a place called the Amber Temple. It is I stopped, but I stopped when it is a very but it is a very, it's a the journal says that it is a very very difficult thing going and entering the temple, but
You would know this, but I just wanted to point it out.
hmm?
Just to make it just in case you missed it. ICM uh ICYMI.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay,
go ahead.
go ahead. Okay. So and I tell the group that it is very very difficult to go and enter the temple, but I believe it's the only way to cure the lycanthropy. As far as I have scanned the notes, or I was able to decipher, and I tell them, but it seems that Strad Audrey also wrote down some passwords here for the temple, so we might have a good shot at at going to this temple and lifting Alona's curse from her. So DM question, from what I've read,
Yeah.
Exefanter, which is the lich, I guess. He is does it read does Lucian sort of parang deduce that Exefanter is the lich that's in charge of the Amber Temple?
It doesn't mention of anything like that. It just says that he is living there. Not living. He resides there.
He resides where? Okay. Okay.
Alright.
And I also add that Strada seems to have been doing experiments on the children of Barovia. So yun, that's what I tell the party.
They really like children in this place, huh?
So when you say that, you suddenly remembered, kids, you save the kids.
Yeah, let's go now. Let's go now.
Now?
Now.
We need to wait. We have a werewolf.
Are you sure? Well, actually, I think it will be. Yeah. If only I can control my form, I think it would be more
Or
helpful for
if
me.
only we can use her as a mount.
I've
Wow.
missed you too.
Make a perception check.
What? What did I do? Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. As soon as you say that you see like Irina's eyes are like she's looking down,
Oh,
but
no.
it's just a split second, but she kind of recovers and she smiles at you. She kind of laughs with the group. Ha, ha.
This is not the love triangle I was hoping for, you know. Anyway, can we eat now? I need to be chained by moonrise.
Pies, anyone?
No.
This is great, guys. You should take. It's
Don't eat too
amazing.
much. Moderation. Okay?
All right. So you just go to bed then.
I ask, before we go to bed, I ask, Goda. So, when you went to the, what's that? When you went to the place where they told you the pie and you saw the kids,
Yeah, windmill tower.
the windmill, yun. When you went there, did you notice if they were, baking or cooking when you went there, or,
Well, I saw two ugly creatures stitching human skin.
oh,
What?
Wala
stitching?
lang kay Koda yun. Humans. Saan na? Sa turtle siya eh. Sorry.
Ano?
Hindi siya ganun kakaipi sa akin.
Parang alam mo, if you're like talking about parang snake skin wallet or parang
Ay, parang ganun lang.
alligator skin bag. Yeah, human skin, yung ano lang, yung dress.
Okay.
Huh. Tapos na kayo?
Yeah.
I have one last sending spell. Can I send a message to my brother and
Okay, sure.
ask and tell him that I need help looking for this girl? Tapos I give a brief description. Nakasya sa 24 words.
Okay.
90s joke figure.
Alright.
25 words.
You fit what you can into
Yep.
25 words.
Yep.
Alamid look at Gerard and Goda and somehow ask them, did you somehow saw a girl with a blonde hair?
DM, was any of the children blood? Was I able to see?
Yes.
Was it a girl?
There was a little boy.
Girl ba ang hinahanap namin? Like young girl?
No. A young woman ang hinahanap niya.
Young woman.
So it doesn't match.
Oh.
Kids yun na dun sa windmill.
Was any of the hostage takers dun sa tower blonde?
So, now they had black hair. Blonde si Morganta.
Oh,
I
you
don't
mean the
think
one that's selling?
You can consider her
pie?
young
So
woman.
she's definitely not a young woman. Yung nagbenta ng pie sa inyo.
Sabi na naman ni Alamit, blonde. Oh yeah, the one selling pies is a blonde woman. Not a true.
Then I look at them and said, "Oh, never mind. You're not in the right mind, I guess."
You have to be a little bit. You need to be a little more specific when you talk to them.
Okay, Alona, you hear a reply.
Sumagot ba yung kapatid ko?
Yeah, your brother replies. You're basically asking if he's seen this woman of this blah blah
Yep.
blah.
Yep.
He just says, "No. Where are you, sister? Come home
Wow, okay.
and never leave again."
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wala na akong spell slots pang sagot.
Yep. That's it.
All right. So that ends the night for everyone. Do you
Yeah.
want to do anything before we time skip over to the morning?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have to
chill
tie.
out.
We have to chain Lona first.
Buti sinabi nyo. Alright. Akala ko wala. Makakalimutan nyo. Alright.
Natulog na lang yun. Guys.
Nice, nice.
Alright. So same drill. You're na practice nyo na you make the Alona burrito wrapped in different things. Yeah.
Alona burrito. I love that.
So, to avoid chafing and to make it comfortable for parang duyan.
Ganun ako.
Yeah, and hanging by the ceiling. Ganyan. So as not to damage any part of the tower. So, yeah, you lie down in bed, sleep. Gauda and Gerard, you have the most pleasant dreams.
Bad trip.
Yeah.
You're actually together on an adventure somewhere close in dalawa. On a grand adventure. Parang through may like touring the world with Gerard's, bardic talent and Goda's fashionable collection of world-renowned jewelry. Vegan jewelry, that is.
Vegan jewelry ang potek.
And, but you wake up the next morning feeling a little bit hollow. And I need Lucian, Gauda, and Gerard to make Constitution saving throws, please.
There we go. Konti.
Just to let you know, iba-iba yung DC depending on ilang pies yung kinakain mo.
Okay.
Tumataas yung easy.
Oh crap! There we go. I failed.
I told you guys, you should stop eating those pies.
And this you cannot help with your portent, by the way.
Yeah, okay. I'll roll
So si Gauda na lang. So si Lucian, maybe it's the, the sudden
Di pa ba?
massive, 8 plus
8 plus 0.
Alright. Actually, kayong tatlo. But especially you wake up and Lucian is munching down on one of the pies.
Oh no!
Your pie, ano yun?
Sleep eating.
Sleep eating. Parang sleepwalking eating pies.
Sleep eating, walking, sleep
Parang
eating.
it nag-relapse si Lucian
Nag-relapse ako.
being this close to so many of these yummy pies. But yeah, you do have, in addition to your portent, meron kang additional free reroll. Rest of the day.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, you feel the fragment of possibility in you. And actually, yeah, around the same time, you look around and you see Yoda and Gerard also eating pies.
Oh.
So you've now taken
Cheers.
2 servings of your pies. Ayun, 1 serving kay. So inote mo na, Lucien, you have 3 more servings of pie on your person.
Okay.
Kay Gerard and ikaw dating 2. And then there are 17 left. 17 whole pies.
Ang feeling ko mag-dismount.
You did not bring me food.
Okay.
All important. Wow, okay. 13 na one.
Wow, seems very useful for your next adventure. Okay. So you wake up, hyper si Gerard, Gauda, and Lucian. And what do you do next?
Guys, let's go get the children.
Guys, let's go buy some more pies.
We're going to the same place anyway.
Our episode title, by the way, Become in Pies.
Focus.
What?
yung mukha ni Joyce. Anyway, so what do you...
We're going to the tower.
You're going to the tower. How do
Okay,
you...
so summoning 4 war horses. Ay, ilan ba tayo? How many are we?
Are you bringing Irina with you? She wants to go.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm casting 8 riding horses.
Okay, 8 undead riding horses appear at the foot of the tower. Where you
Dami,
cast... Kasi spells do not work inside. You would have you actually had to take out the book of the tower para mag-guidance ka ni Alona and para mag-work yung part inspiration.
Okay, yung kanina. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So yeah, each of these beasts is considered undead riding horse. You mount up and you ride towards them. Do you attempt to go through Valaki? Like inside the town?
No.
No, fastest way without distraction.
Okay, you go around. You make it.
I don't want to meet up accidentally with my creepy brother.
Yep, creepy is the word.
Is correct.
So yeah, you
Here.
get to the, let's say you leave by like 8 a.m. You get there by noon. It's high noon.
It's high noon.
Fine.
Yeah, by high noon by the time you
I tell the group, maybe we should make a plan. You know, maybe we should have a plan.
Okay.
I suck at making plans. The last plan didn't work out properly.
You're the one who wanted to go here.
Come, Captain.
What?
What?
Plan.
Maybe we can set up a distraction.
Yeah, but Okay, set up a distraction. How many persons did you two see on yesterday?
The one who was selling pies and two creatures at the third floor.
3. Okay. It it'll be hard to
Exactly what do we want to achieve here?
rest.
Just rescue the kids.
Rescue kids, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we can use some random spells. I have. Do they have a lot of breakable stuff in there?
I saw only crates and windows.
I can use
Well,
shatter.
What I have.
Shatter will be very distracting.
Okay, and then I'll climb up and get the children.
And then what?
Well, I have let's shatter. I have the spell web that could restrain them.
Okay.
Let's wait. Let me just.
These women, are they undead or are they normal humanoid beings?
No idea.
Are we already in front of the
You're about a quarter of a mile away.
a quarter of a mile away? Alam mo, oh.
I have fog cloud, but the last time someone tried using that, almost got us killed. Or maybe Alamid can just cut off their heads.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a plan to me.
Best plan we came up with so far.
Go in, cut off heads, go out. Right.
You know, he's been aching to cut off some heads since yesterday. You should have seen him. He had to really rein him in.
Alright, let's go.
Wait, what is the plan?
That one.
Yun na nga, yung plan. Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah, maybe the best is to distract them, but it's hard to distract three people at the same time. Unless
Yep.
they're all in the same floor.
Maybe we can wait for the old hag to get out of the house. She's gonna sell her pies anyway.
When
So,
she sold
So,
the pies, lumabas ba siya nung tower, nung windmill?
Oo, para siyang taho. Naglalako siya.
Okay. Phew, okay.
okay, and then
Just beat up creatures and let's get the kids. Before they
beat up the two creatures.
They're
Wow.
3 of them.
They're kidnappers.
Basta yung sobrang haba nung pangalan ni Alamin. Wait lang.
Okay. So,
Anyway.
you want me to use shatter as a distraction?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Or ano bang wait lang, check ko lang tong shatter. Hindi ko siya maklik. Sige, magplano na kayo. Check lang ako ng spells ko.
Hindi yun. Shatter sugod. At sa akitin namin sa likod nila yung mga kids.
Okay. Sige. Hindi ba natin, akala ko antay natin lumabas yung isa.
Or frontal assault.
Antayin na rin natin lumabas isa.
Okay.
How about magpanggap kayong bibili, then suddenly cast shatter. And during the commotion, akitin natin yung mga kids.
Alright. That also sounds good.
You know, I can cast it from 60 feet away. Bakit ako lalapit? Parang...
Para may lumabas yung isa, di ba?
Okay.
You can stay 60 feet away, tapos yung iba, somebody needs to fake buy a pie.
Okay. Sige.
What do you guys think?
Sige, spellcaster.
Wait, so aantay nating umalis yung isang matanda?
Irina says, you really want to wait that long? What if they're doing something to the
Yeah.
children?
Let's try na palabasin na isang matanda and try to buy up some pie from her.
Okay.
And then Joyce cast Shatter. We subdue her.
Okay.
While they're doing that, Gauda maybe can climb up and try to rescue the kids.
Okay, so who's coming up to the door?
Good question.
Somebody new, maybe Alamid.
Me
Because we
first.
already bought like 20 pies yesterday.
We want more.
So si Alamid is coming to the door, and what the rest doing?
I'll cast invisibility and I'll walk with Alamid,
Okay.
staying
Okay.
invisible.
Okay, what's the others doing?
Ako, I'll wild shape into a small spider, tapos nandun ako sa... Nandun ako sa Alamid. May damit ka ba, Alamid?
I'll use rage first.
Guys, everyone in the 10-foot radius sphere centered on the... okay. Pwede ko pala. Never mind. Sige, go. Tuloy.
DM
Ano yung... Tika mag-rage na agad si Alamid.
Huwag ka muna mag-rage!
Rage buying ba yan? Rage buying. Rage buying guys.
Kasi tawag niya the panic buying.
When Alona sees Alamid starting to rage, I just whack him on the head to stop him. Like, no!
Nagagalit ka agad eh.
Save it, poink!
DM, Lucian will cast detect magic as they reach parang pag 30 feet away na sila from the structure. He casts detect magic. Does he detect any magic?
Anong range yan?
30 feet. Detect magic. It's a ritual.
Okay.
One
sige.
action to cast. Wait, sige. Let me click on that.
So you cast it as a ritual para walang spell slot?
Yes, para walang spell slot.
Alright, so you cast it as a ritual. Alright. So you're coming with Alamid then? Or just staying back?
I'm staying back. At least 30 feet back.
30 feet
But for
back.
now,
Dalawa sa loob ng damit ni Gerard.
Para
Nasa damit ka na, Gerard. Alright, so
Detect
put you
magic.
there.
So I'll knock the door.
Knock the door down. Knock the door down!
So si Lucian is here.
Yeah, sure.
What's Alona doing? And Rina is saying, how can I help? Do you want me to go with Alamid?
No, just stay beside me. Meron bang somewhere we can, like, may partial cover kami, pero kita ko yung, like, inside the house once the door opens, para I can cast the spell inside.
Fortunately, no. It's mostly open fields around the house. May parang low shrubs that, like you can see in this picture, parang may panlit na shrub na ganyan. You can probably find one.
Okay.
Or you can, just
Hide behind Alamid.
like hide like around beside the door or something. Kasi
Pwede.
bilog siya, di ba? Bilog yung house eh. So you
Sige.
can just hide behind the windmill or something. Or
Sige.
to the side. You won't
Sige.
be within sight of the door.
Okay.
And meron ding window to the side. Kita mo yung parang orange na stuff jutting from the windmill. Windows yan.
Okay. Kita ko from the inside.
And then you can even like climb atop may parang scaffolding. Yung sa taas ng door. If you wanted.
I'm not very dexy. Baka malaglag lang ako eh.
Okay. So Alona and
Irina.
Irina over there. Si Lucien just 30 feet behind the Okay.
But I'm hiding. I guess it's clearing ba before the.
Clearing oh.
Right.
You can find some shrub to kind of duck behind. Sure.
Okay, yes.
Oh, this
will
is such
find
a
it.
bad idea.
I will find the shrub to duck behind.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Ako na sa gilid ng door, pero syempre invisible.
Okay, 30 feet away, Alona is you, but you're new to the house, Alona. Anong range pa ng shatter mo?
60.
60. All right. So you're 60 feet away from the structure.
Hindi naman. Mga 30.
30 rin. Okay, 30 kayo.
Wala bang window yung structure sa likod or something?
Meron apat
Meron
yung
yata.
windows. Apat yung
Hindi ba mas magandang silipin mo na yung window para makapagkasta ng shutter? Kailan mong kita mo yung kakastan mo? Actually, I should know dahil may shutter din ako.
VSM.
Shutter. No, yung target.
From a point of view, it's within range, so you don't need to see it.
You need to see.
Kaya nga, I need to see inside.
So, kailangan maghanap ka na ng bintana.
Fine. Sige, bintana sa gilid.
Alright. And you're 30 feet away from the house. Okay, so you are within 30 feet of each other, basically. Within one move. Alright, so it's your move. Alamid, you come to the door. All by
I knock
yourself.
the door. Yes.
Seemingly all by yourself kasi invisible si Gerard and Gauda is a spider and the invisible Gerard's clothes.
Okay.
So he's also invisible. So you knock on the door. Knock. And yes, it opens and you smell that sweet smell of pie mixed with some horrible smell coming from inside the door. And this old lady pokes her head out. What?
Just chinapok mo yan!
You want some pies? Sakto nakadungo yung ulo niya, no? Parang just the head.
Oh my god.
Oh, so I guess I'm in the right place. I'm looking for a pie.
I have some freshly baked. I was just about to head out. You want some?
That's
Just one golden
nice.
piece. Just one golden piece. My
So it's a little bit cold outside. Would you allow me to come in?
Potek. Pag pumasok ka,
Kasi nakubad siya.
tatamaan ka pag pumasok ka. Kaya outrageous yung shatter.
Yeah, no, as Alamid is talking to the old woman, as she opened the door, to detect magic coming from inside.
Coming from inside. Well, you detect magic coming from her.
Oh, okay.
Is it strong magic?
The magic coming from her is of illusion.
Oh no.
Crap. Okay.
Like she's enveloped in illusion magic.
It's
And
really
as for the inside, let's just see if there's anything of interest here. Yeah, there's something emanating like conjuration magic from the inside. And then that's it.
Okay. I don't have message, but I'm trying to ping. I don't have message kasi, but I'm trying to ping. I'm trying to ping Alona. Maybe she could hear me. That.
ping.
How do you?
I don't know because she messages me anyway.
You're 30 feet apart. Anyway, at this point, make
I don't have that spell.
a persuasion check.
I do not have that spell.
I'm waiting for the old woman to step out, diba? So I can cast shatter.
She's not stepping out. She just has her head like.
Oo nga, I'm asking the guys. That's the plan, di ba? As the moment she steps out, I cast Shatter.
Yeah,
May
but she-
IQ yung plano, ah.
Kasama si Alamid dun sa sa shatter na yon.
Hindi ko alam bakit siya pumapasok eh.
13.
Hindi ko alam bakit niya gustong pumasok. Akala ko gusto yung palabasin yung old woman.
All right. Well, it is a bit cool outside, right? Why don't you come in while I
Well,
while I
Oh
prepare?
my God. So, nakadungaw lang ako sa bintana. Parang, what? What?
Well, actually, the windows here are walang windows sa ground floor. Yung windows are on the second floor.
alam mo dun sa second floor.
Alamid replied back to the old lady, "You know what? I'd rather stay outside."
Okay.
Well, have it your way. How many pies would you like?
5 maybe?
5. Sure, coming right up. And then she closes the door.
She closes the door. Damn it.
Akala ko ilalabas mo siya.
And then I whispered to Gerald, "I told you I need to go inside."
All right. Moments later, she comes back out with a little basket with steaming pies in it. Hands it to you and asks for the 5 gold pieces.
Okay. Here's
mark
the
down.
5 gold pieces.
Mark down. Pleasure doing business with you. Come back for more.
Lol, okay.
And she moves to close the door.
Okay.
Fine. Nakabukas pa yung door, di ba?
Nakabukas pa, but she's about to close it.
I will cast Shatter.
All right.
Damn it.
All right.
You were supposed to get her out. Damn it.
Maybe you can certainly try. Okay, ano yung text ng Shatter? Alright, a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense. Sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Alright, so saan mo center yung saan yung point that you choose?
Doon sa bandang likod para as much as possible hindi abutin si Alamid and company.
Alright.
The back of the room.
Alright, there's a loud ringing noise. A crash of some sort. Now all the windows on the second and third floors
Shatters.
shatter.
Shatters.
And shards of glass fly outward. I will need everyone to please roll initiative.
Yay!
Finally.
According to plan.
Oh, sorry.
Initiative.
Did that register? Sorry, hindi ko muna check.
Wait lang, ha?
Ay. Ay. Nalag out ako sa roll 20. What? Come on.
Alright, and then where is my natural 20 sa initiative.
Ah, shucks, ang taas ng initiative ko. No!
Ano ko dito? Sorry.
Okay.
Hindi ko wala naka-clear yung before. So, ulit. Sorry, ulit. Ulit na lang.
Okay.
Everyone
Ulit
roll
ng
again.
initiative?
Ulit. Kasi hindi ko pa na-clear yung before. Na-confuse ako.
Okay.
Just do it again.
Nasaan ang... Oh no. Wait lang. Saan ako?
Nandito si... Ito kang... Ano ba?
Ano na, nagka-crash yung Roll20. Nilalag out niya ako mag-isa.
Ah,
What?
talaga?
Curfew ka na daw kasi.
Ha?
Curfew ka na daw kasi.
Okay.
Can you roll my initiative?
Sureness. Okay, cool. Si... Oh my goodness. Okay. Sige. Let's play ball. Okay, so lahat na nag-roll.
May initiative na ako?
Yep,
Ayun.
meron ka na.
Okay. Nag-roll na siya ng constitution save.
Ito pa lang. Mag-roll na siya ng constitution save niya. That's, that's a 6. That's probably a fail. Yep.
16.
16 damages. Alright. She screams in pain. And then that's the surprise round. So everyone heard that, of course. They're screaming coming from upstairs also. Okay, so it's going to an order here. Wow. Bear with me here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. You hear screaming, Morgan, what has happened?
Ano yon? Ba't may nag-roll mag-isa? Sorry.
She's there, that's her turn. Alamid, it's your go.
Roll20 is... why you do that, Roll20?
Anong gagawin ni Alamid?
I will go inside.
Okay, you charge through the door.
Get the door in.
Yes.
Okay, so you're inside. It's very cramped here. You can see there's this awful ugly looking woman coming down the stairs, and Morganta is covering her ears in pain. Ito yung...
Head chopping! Head chopping!
What does Alamid do? So you're inside.
Yes.
So ano gagawin niya? Anong gagawin mo?
I will swing my great axe to her.
Yung the little old lady?
Yes.
Alright.
Yung action na agad. Wala na
Alright.
tanong.
Make your
Rage,
attack.
rage.
Nag-rage ka na ba?
Hindi pa.
Okay,
Ayaw mo mag-rage?
I will use my rage first, yes, and then I will cast
you will attack.
I will attack.
You can attack twice, right? Okay, make your first attack.
Cast
You
what?
rage swing this huge axe towards this matronly grandmother.
Grabe siya.
16. All right. That's what she looks like. Okay, is that 16?
That's my first attack, and here's my second one.
What happens is she's holding her ears. I want to crit you second. Anyway, yung first, you swing her axe at her. She actually catches the blade.
What? What? Catch my blade!
Oh.
It doesn't cut her. You pull it, enraged by this, and you just swing sideways into her midsection, and you connect. All right. And you connect. That's 16 damage, no? Plus 2 dahil you're raging. So 18 damage. You connect her midsection, but you kind of expect the axe to kind of cleave halfway into her ribs. But it just kind of sticks to her side.
What the?
Oh no.
It kind of lodges maybe like an inch just inside her robes. And she just looks at it like it doesn't hurt. And she just
Okay.
takes her hand and grabs the blade of the axe and just extracts it from her. She takes half of that damage.
Guys, we're gonna die.
That's your turn. The next is Irina. What should I do?
Stay down!
Okay, she used the dodge action there. It's now Morganta's turn. Coming up is Gauda and Alona and Lucien. That were prepare your turns. Morganta, for her turn, is going to... Okay. What does it say about... Are they? Well, they are. Yep, technically. Okay. So what she does is she looks at you with the gun is the gentle looking smile on her face. She looks at you with malice, Alamid. I make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Oh my God. Shit, wala pa ako sa loob.
Anong ginawa niya? Sorry?
Wisdom
Mag-wisdom saving ka.
Wisdom
Casting a
saving.
spell.
says
Okay,
something
okay.
that you can't understand. And
Oh no!
Wisdom
Casting a
saving.
and parang
Wait.
a jutsu type in her hand. And releases this.
Oh no!
No! Wisdom save this too. Oh my
As you prepare
goodness.
to swing your axe again, you get frozen in place. You are paralyzed.
Oh crap. Okay.
Damn it! Been there so many times.
The need is paralyzed. Paralyzed. Asan na yun? Okay, let's just use this my mouse. This one. Paralyzed. That ends her turn. Hindi ko pa siya pwedeng gawin. As an action,
I can move slowly.
No, you can't move at all. You're paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
you're frozen in place.
Literally, you can't move.
And she,
Goda, help me out.
Oh my God.
and then, saan na ba yung...
Use your bind. Pull me out.
Shucks.
She moves around the room behind the oven. The oven behind between her and Alamid. Now it's the other girl's turn. She spends her turn going down. So down here. Okay, now it's Goda, followed by Alona and Lucien.
Delay my turn, ang gagawin kong action is kapag nakapasok na sa loob si Gerard, baka mag-pop out ako and tanggalin ko yung wild sheep.
Nasa initiative ba si Gerard?
Invisible.
Oh no, wala si Gerard.
Okay.
Wala siya initiative si Gerald.
Wala siya initiative.
Hindi pumasok yung roll ko, 5. 1 ako. 1.
So 5 ka. Okay, works as well.
So, ikaw na yung kasunod.
Last ako.
Three lang ako eh.
Ikaw na yung kasunod.
Ako na pala ito. Oo nga, no?
Alright, so that's... So sure, basically magpapalit lang kayo ni Gauda. I'll allow it. Normally hindi ganun, pero sure. Make it easier. So Gerald, what are you doing?
Bukas naman yung pinto, di ba?
Yep, bukas yung bito.
I will stealthily sneak in the room.
Okay, you're invisible, yep, okay. So you're there.
Tapos may tao dun sa... Nasaan yung hagdan? Akyat.
Yung hagdan paakyat is yung nasa taas, itong sa upper part ito. So,
Nakaharang yung ano? Yung old lady.
nakaharang yung dalawang ugly women. The
Oo.
old lady is over here.
Ah. Oh. Tapos ano si ano, no? Si Okay, stealthily move my way towards dun sa side nung nung stairs.
Ika nga, tanggalin ko lang tong blockage para makita niyo yung... Yun,
Yeah.
kita niyo na.
I'll move my way here dito sa
Sa baba ng stairs.
sa gilid.
And then,
parang doon muna dodge.
okay, dodge action lang. Okay.
Parang antay kong bumaba yung dalawa tapos akit ako pataas. Parang
Alright. Okay.
so I'll hug yung kung merong wall yung parang
Kaya meron.
may
Alright.
my body between that near that.
Actually, you can use your action to make a stealth check.
Sige.
Bard Nicaragua. Para to avoid being detected by the 3 creatures here, make a stealth check. With advantage. With advantage because you're invisible. As you step around the unmoving
18.
The unmoving Alamid. 18. So ano passive nyo? Should be 18. Okay, so do they need to roll a... they're not looking. So no, impassive lang. Okay, so they don't seem to notice you as you So the spider na si... Tawad ba spider si Gauda? Anong...
Skip turn muna ako, di pa naman pala siya nakikita.
Okay, alright. So that leaves Alona and Lucien.
Okay, I cast hold person. Shema, hindi ko alam kung person sila.
So papasok ng room, you can... From where you are outside the tower, you can see inside. Nasa first floor.
Ganon?
The windows are into the second floor. Walang windows yung first floor. May door. May singular door.
Yeah.
You can get to, with a single move, you can get to the door.
Okay. Sige.
So you get to the door, you see Alamid is frozen in place.
Okay.
Surrounded are 3 wicked-looking women.
Okay. I cast shucks. I cast hold person at level 3. So yung dalawa, si Pai, Seller, and then yung isa sa kanila.
Pinakamalapit sa'yo, diba?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, it doesn't work.
Creatures.
They're not persons.
Well,
You release the spell and you realize in horror that they are not persons. So that ends your turn.
Yep.
So it's now Lucien's turn.
go to the door.
Use firebolt!
Nag-crash na naman yung roll 20 ko.
Go to the door also,
Yes, I
Lucian.
go to the door. I rush to the door.
Okay.
What do I see?
So you get there. Same as Alona. Get down here. What do you do?
Wait, I can't see to the door. Do I see inside?
Yeah, you can see. Yan na lang, pakita mo.
Or hindi ko lang makita.
Kita mo na?
Hindi pa.
Teka, wala bang vision ko to? Ano ka naman, no? Aside. Okay. Yan na lang. Yan, kita mo na?
Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Invisible si Gerard, right?
Visible sa Gerard, yep.
Christ! Okay. Is my detect magic still on?
Yeah?
What am I feeling from these three ladies? Is the magic coming from them?
Yeah, they are all covered in enchant and illusion magic, rather.
Illusion magic, okay. Okay.
And then yung oven is something, ano bang enchantment magic coming from the oven.
Also coming from the oven? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I will...
Sana kumain kayo ng pie para meron kayo. Hindi, kumain nga kayo ng pie, meron kang reroll. Right?
Yes, we have. Okay.
Si Alamid nang walang reroll.
I have pies. 5.
Hindi ka kumain eh.
I can eat.
Yeah,
You are currently, good sir. You are currently...
Not anymore.
Can anyone shock me with electricity?
It's not gonna help.
Next? Oh, dang it. Wait.
So you can see si Morganta, the old lady, has taken some she's like bleeding from her ears, but it's not red blood.
Black
It's like purplish blood coming out.
purplish.
Wow,
Shucks,
okay.
What's that? What
So
kind
yung
of
damage,
creature
so yung
is
damage,
that?
so yung damage pa lang is yung old woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Damage her more. Damage her
Sige,
more.
I will cast infestation on the old woman.
Infestation.
Infestation.
My level spell.
No, level 1.
Level 1.
Actually, I'm sorry. It is when I reach 5th level, I make 2d6 damage. So,
All right. So yeah.
con save please, my
Con save siya. All right. Constitution save. This is at a
Oh, dang, makes it.
15. She makes it.
Okay.
So you cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily in one creature. She sees them and she just
Type.
laughs.
Oh well, I tried.
They don't they bite her and they die.
They die.
No.
Brilliant.
Sila yung nag
And
Nag-ability.
DM, that's a concept. Can I cast shield on myself?
Shield. That's a reaction. You can cast
As a
shield.
reaction, okay, sige.
All
You
right.
can cast it later.
I'll cast it later when someone attacks me. Someone will definitely attack me.
All right. So what does she do? Okay, so that ends your turn. It's now this one's turn.
Eek.
So she will. Let's see now. What does she do? What does she do? She does. Oh! I forgot about that. I should remember that. Okay.
Ha, okay.
You don't have to remember it. Forget about it.
Doesn't sound
Oh my goodness.
doesn't sound good.
Oh my goodness.
Whose
Oh,
bright idea was this again?
Doesn't sound good.
okay. Lucian,
Ouch.
uh, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh crap. This sounds
As this woman gestures towards you and whispers, saying arcane words. Make a wisdom saving throw with a DC of.
oh damn. Can I reroll?
You can use your reroll
Oh wait, I
Use-
have a
on
god
your pie or your portent.
Use it
I'll use my portent. 15 plus
for
the wisdom save. What's my wisdom save? That's 19.
Okay. You see in this you see yourself in your mind's eye getting hit with a spell and being turned into a toad.
Okay. Oh crap.
But but using your power as a divination wizard, you alter the fabric of reality in that moment and switch to another reality where you succeed on your save.
Wow! Wow!
Okay,
So you kind of like do the Doctor Strange thing in that moment. And instead you resist her. And she curses at you. So that ends her turn. So Alamid's turn. So I think
This is really bad.
yeah. At the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw, Alamid.
I can still talk, right? Even though I'm paralyzed.
Yes, you can talk. You're just
You can.
Oh, you can?
I don't think you. Let's look it up quickly.
What, say your final words?
No. I'll try to talk to the old lady.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak.
Oh crap.
But I have a what you call TM. I have danger sense, and it will not
Yeah, that
affect me with incapacitated.
no. That doesn't apply here.
Oh,
Danger sense just gives you advantage when you are targeted by effects na may dexterity saving throw.
or a spell.
Yeah.
This one is a spell, right?
Oh, pero hindi siya dexterity saving throw eh.
Ah,
Wisdom saving.
okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
So you can you just waste your turn being paralyzed, but at the end you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let me do the wisdom saving throw instead. Oh my, I'm going to die.
Shush.
Oh, 17.
17. All right, you break free of the paralyzation effect. You're no longer paralyzed, but that ends your turn.
So I'm no longer paralyzed.
All right. Si Irina is going to go here, and she is going to draw her rapier and step inside.
Ah! No!
Everyone is stepping inside.
Can't fight that.
Do you let her past you, Alona?
No!
No. All right. Make this would be a contested strength roll. So make a strength check against her strength check. She attempts to push past you.
Are you serious? Ah!
Oh! Okay.
5.
Nang
It's a
hina
very
man.
bad roll.
Ow! Ow!
It's a very bad roll.
You weren't. Yeah, she pushes past you and attacks this woman. So
May pinanggalingan yung tulak eh. Kaya nyo minapitagan.
Wala akong kamang Bakit parang malakas yung tulak nun? Wait.
she knows Gerard is in there somewhere. Alright, she attacks. And She actually hits. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But okay, she pokes at this woman,
Poke.
but it doesn't seem to do much damage.
Damn it.
At this, she steps back. Wala namang hawak na weapon yung woman. She doesn't make an attack opportunity. She moves through here, beside Lucian. That ends her turn. It's now Morganta's turn. Okay, seeing this development. Aha!
Fireball!
Aha! Alright. Alright.
I don't like that, alright.
Okay. She looks at her housemates. And each of they all chant in unison. Like making parang synchronized jutsu.
Wait, can I see her chanting a spell?
Yeah.
One. Don't roll, that's a one. Crit.
No, hindi siya attack roll.
Ay, hindi attack roll. Damn it!
Hindi siya attack roll. As she is looking at Alamid, Lucian, and Alona, she...
Oh, great.
Damn it.
Nagkakast ba siya ng spell?
Yes, she's casting a spell.
I will try. Shit. Counter
Wow,
spell.
wala yung visibility mo!
Yeah.
At what level are you casting counter spell?
Hanggang level 3 lang kaya eh.
That's a very bad.
Okay, kasi... okay, make a spellcasting ability check then.
I swear, pag si Gauda lang ang natirang buhay dito sa after na encounter na to.
Wait, but don't
Multuin
roll
ko
yet.
talaga siya.
Don't roll yet. We will find out next week.
Oh, come on!
No.
And the spell she's casting, she's targeting. The three of them are kind of for fluff. They're kind of casting this as a coven
Oh,
and
shit.
targeting Alamid, Alona, Lucian, and Irina.
Wow, the four of us.
Super
Focus
lightning.
parang
Let's see
focus tayo
if
sa isa, guys. Coven pala to.
stay tuned if Gerald will be able to counter this spell.
Go, Gerald!
So thank you guys.
We're rooting for you!
Awesome game.
Damn it.
That was so nice being able to play again after 2 weeks. So
Oh my
I hope
goodness.
we can play next week because
Damn it.
Let's get it.
I need more of this in my life.
Saan kiniklik yung ano?
Ano?
Saan kiniklik yung spellcasting ability?
Just
Ito
roll
lang yung ano lang. So yung ano lang, di ba, no? Click ko lang yung charisma, for example.
Yep, pero click mo na next week.
Okay.
So only be valid if you roll it next session.
May mga reroll pa naman tayo. Kaya pa yan.
May
Meron
reroll nga pala ako.
Oo, may reroll siya kasi kumain pa ng pie.
Oh, I can eat pie also.
So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for playing.
Thank you, DM. Thank you, guys. Good night.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Ay, nako.